It's just an honor to be here. I had to travel a very long distance, maybe 6 miles, to just endorse Jeremiah Healy and his entire city council team. To me, the reason is clear, because the way Jeremiah leads and his team is not just good for the people of Jersey City, but Jeremiah has become a national leader on critical issues around the country. And I'll be very specific. When it comes to public safety, Jeremiah Healy is one of the leading voices for getting things done, and more importantly, for bringing people together towards that end. So if you talk about restricting the flow of illegal guns into our community, if you talk about accessing more resources for urban areas in the fight against crime, if you talk about coordinating activity of legislators as well as administrators like governors and mayors, and even across the river in New York City, Jeremiah Healy is that person. His leadership, along with his council, will make Jersey City safer, but will also make New Jersey safer. But in addition to that, there's more things that he is doing through his leadership. He was one of the first leaders in the entire tri-state area to come out and support Barack Obama. And that was a significant thing that he did. And now for the first time in a long time, we have a mayor in New Jersey that has a direct line to a president in Washington. And what I'm seeing now from these relationships is with a president that puts a priority on cities and now has resources, but more than that, has enlightened leadership that can benefit cities. Having the Jersey City mayor connected to that is critical for all that we're doing. But there's even more than that. When it comes to an advocate for public housing, this understanding that you cannot create a better city by gentrifying it, you have to create a better city for everybody. I've seen him be a passionate leader in public, but an incredible advocate in private, somebody that really cares. And I'll never forget when he called me up and said, hey, we're getting killed in public housing. The federal government continues under the Bush administration to cut the resources to what we're doing. Mayor Booker, let's you and I partner to begin to speak out against it, but more importantly, to work against it. And the reality is, which I'm so proud of, is we teamed up and began to get things done. So as we see improvements now and resources coming to public housing, it was in many ways Mayor Healy that first worked to make this great day possible. But it even goes further than that. On issues ranging from recreation to prisoner reentry, to climate change, to making government run more efficiently, he is getting it done. If anybody that I know, and I have to credit the city council and his city council team for this, at a time when all of us have to tighten the belt and shrink the size of government, he is doing something extraordinary along with the city council, is they're actually making government better and making government do more. So whether it's new programs for children, whether it's new programs for ex-offenders coming home from prison, whether it's new ways of getting people involved in job creation and economic opportunity, whether it's building more housing, whether it is making a city safer. He is doing that all by also making government more efficient and less burdensome on taxpayers. This is the kind of leadership that I respect no matter what I was doing or no matter who I was. But let's put it this way. I am the mayor of Newark, New Jersey. I have urgent issues every single day. So the second reason I'm here is not just because I believe that Jeremiah Healy and his city council team are the best thing for Jersey City and frankly for our nation, but I'm also here is because I have a friend. Never before can I think of a time when the mayors of our two largest cities work together literally on a weekly basis towards our common agenda. What Jeremiah Healy is about is not dividing people, it's about unifying people for progress. And Newark and Jersey City, more than ever before, has spoken with a common chorus. As the Black National Anthem says, lift every voice and sing. We have been lifting our voices together to leverage social change, to leverage political change, to leverage progress for our cities. I'm a young mayor, and when I started, there were a lot of people telling me what I had to do, telling me the challenges I faced. But when I looked around and there were a handful of people that said, I'm here to help you, I'll come over, I'll give you advice, I'll give you input, learn from my mistakes, honest enough to stand up and say that he made some, but also learn from the things we're doing right, and you will be a better mayor. I listened to him, and now, so not only do I have a mayor here in Jersey City that's making a difference, but I also have a friend that has empowered me to make a difference in Newark. So I'm here out of friendship and fealty. I'm out of here out of respect. I'm out of here because I know
In the difficult time we are in, we need leadership like this city council and this mayor. But more importantly than that, and I say this with confidence, and I hope we'll save this tape or record this conversation, because on the other end of these difficult financial times, on the other end of the challenges that are not just facing Jersey City, but everywhere in our country, because of the work that was being done now, because of the seeds that have been planted by this mayor and this council, because of their efforts and the foundation that's been laid, the best days of Jersey City are ahead of us. We have in Jersey City a city that is on the move, that is challenging the very negative perceptions that people have of urban spaces. You have a mayor that's exalting this city and empowering it educationally, public safety, the arts, business, restaurants, climate change, everything you can think of, Mayor Healy has been a leader on, is making a difference, and so the best days are ahead of us. So this is not about politics for me, it really isn't. I know there's an election in a matter of weeks or days, but this election goes to the more profound issues of what we say we're about, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To me, this is an election that what is at stake here is not politics. What's at stake here is the very principles and progress that we hold dear. When you have a great leader, you stand by him. When you have great leaders, you lift them up and empower them to continue doing the job. This is what we have. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm grateful for Jersey City and its leadership. And they have my support, not just in this election, but in the difficult work and days ahead. Thank you.